Okay, last page of notes. We're just going to do a bunch more problems, but the process is still the same. So, first thing we do, we check for GCF. 2, -5, -7. Nope, there's no GCF. So I'm going to go straight to identifying A, B, and C. A equals 2, B equals -5, and C equals -7. Then I make my box. First term in the first box, last term in the last box. Okay? Now, I need to do A times C. A times C is 2 times -7, which equals -14. And B equals -5. So I need my numbers to multiply. Multiplies to -14 and adds to -5. So I'm going to make my list of 14. I know it's going to be negative, but -14 and 14 have the same factors. So 14, I go through 1 and 14 and 2 and 7. Okay, well, I need to get -5. I'm not going to get there with 1 and 14, but 2 minus 7 is -5, and 2 times -7 equals -14. So those are my numbers. So I take those two numbers and add an X to them and put them in my boxes. Now I'm going to look at each row on each column and take out the GCF. So 2 and -7 don't share anything, but they share an X. 2 and negative, same thing. They don't share anything, it's a positive 1. This one, 2x squared and 2x, they both have a 2 and they both have an X. And then this one, they both have a -7. So this factors into 2x minus 7, which is one side, and x plus 1. Okay, this is the same thing as x plus 1 times 2x minus 7. You just have to make sure that your parenthesis insides are the same. Okay? Okay, one more example. Well, a couple more examples, but this example makes people freak out because they're like, oh my gosh. Okay, the only thing, if you remember from 2.3, is the first step is super important, looking for a GCF. You look at these and you're like, -4, -8, and 5. Okay, they don't share anything except for when it starts with a negative, you have to take a negative out. So I'm going to take a -1 out. And now my new polynomial is 4x squared plus 8x minus 5. Because I took the sign out, it changes all my signs. So now I'm just looking at this. Okay? So my A is 4, my B is 8, and my C is -5. Okay, I'm making my box. And I'm making my box with my new polynomial. 4x squared, -5, and now I need to find my numbers for the other two boxes. A times C is 4 times -5, which is -20, and B equals 8. So I'm going to do my list for 20. List for 20. 1 and 20. I want you to make these lists because we're not very good at our times tables, so I want you to get in the habit. 2 times 10. 3 doesn't go into 20, but 4 times 5. Okay? I need to multiply to -20, and it needs to add to 8. Well, 1 and 20 aren't going to get me 8, and 4 and 5 aren't going to get me 8. But 2 and 10 can if I do 10 minus 2. So I'm going to go 10x, -2x, and now my box is complete. So I'm going to take out GCFs. And I look this way, 4 and 10, I can take a 2x out. -2x and -5, I'm going to take a -1. 4x squared and -2x is a 2x. And then 10 and -5 is a positive 5 because this top one. So this factors into 2x plus 5 and 2x minus 1. But we can't forget that -1 we took out at the beginning. We just throw that bad boy out front. Okay? These are more problems that you can practice. Okay? Feel free to do as many of these as you would like to. I will go through them really, really fast. really fast. Because I think the more you do, the better you get at them. But you don't need to do all of them because you're going to get plenty of practice in your homework. So stop the video right here. I'm going to add another video with all of these problems on it. Okay?